Dear colleagues, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, first and foremost, I would like to commend the government of Vietnam for hosting this second ASEAN Future Forum today. We are navigating a world marked by deep, rapid, unpredictable, and often dangerous changes, driven by escalating geopolitical tensions and growing non-traditional security threats, including risk related to emerging technology. This transformation, along with numerous regional challenges, tests our organization's ability to remain strong and united. And our strength will only endure if we all hang together. Over the past 5 decades, ASEAN has stood as a beacon of peace, stability, and prosperity. Yet, our journey has not been without challenges, some of which has caused significant setbacks. Nevertheless, ASEAN has consistently emerged stronger, evolving into one of the world's most successful regional organizations. ASEAN success is firmly rooted in the principle of unity, consensus, mutual respect, and equality in both rights and responsibilities. We persist in our efforts to foster peaceful coexistence with all nations regardless of size. We prioritize practical cooperation that benefits all parties, and as much as we can, resolve our differences through peaceful means. This is the essence of the ASEAN way, which has enabled us to remain united. Excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, the preceding session has explored deeply into the future mega trends that will shape the coming decade, from the evolving geopolitical landscape and the future of globalization to socio-economic challenges. While predicting the future is inherently difficult, one certainty stands: the future is uncertain. And among the many uncertainties we face, the preservation of peace remains paramount. ASEAN prosperity has long been anchored in enduring peace. However, this peace has become increasingly fragile due to the deepening geopolitical division, ongoing humanitarian and climate crisis, armed conflict that continue to inflict immense suffering across various regions, including our own. Therefore, preserving the region's hard-earned peace must remain our highest priority. We must not allow ourselves to become a proxy in major power rivalry by promoting mutually beneficial cooperation instead of zero-sum competition. We need to rationally and properly manage any dispute, in particular territorial ones, and resolve them through dialogue, diplomacy, and peaceful means. We must ensure that the UN Charter and international law are applied in a fair, just, and transparent manner without double standard. Dear colleague, the situation in Myanmar, fellow ASEAN member state, has proven exceptionally complex and difficult to address. If I chose to touch on this particular topic, is that the crisis has tested the limit of ASEAN core principles such as respect for sovereignty, consensus-based decision-making, and equal rights and responsibility, and above all, our organization unity. Engagement has been met with growing isolationist tendency, and the principle of consensus decision-making has at times been replaced with action that lack consensus. While we remain supportive of a Myanmar-led and Myanmar-owned process, we must also acknowledge that Myanmar's sovereignty must be respected, and the principle of non-interference must be carefully balanced within our framework. At the same time, the South must fulfill its responsibility under the 5-point consensus. All parties concerned have to commit themselves in ending hostilities and engaging in inclusive dialogue, as well as work constructively with ASEAN toward a peaceful settlement of dispute, and not searching victory through forces. In this connection, I want to emphasize that our ability to help Myanmar resolve its crisis while firmly adhering to our core principle and preserving our unity will further enhance ASEAN centrality and credibility. As we always insist on our external partners respecting our leading and central role in our internal affairs, we have also to show that our commitment toward the ASEAN way is unwavering. It is very important that we need to pass this test, not just for the sake of the people of Myanmar, but also for the future of ASEAN amidst one of the most turbulent times in world history. As we strengthen ties with both new and long-standing external partners, we must ensure ASEAN remains at the heart of the evolving regional architecture. In recent years, many countries have shown an increased interest in joining the Treaty of Amity and Cooperation, upgrading existing partnerships, and establishing formal relations with ASEAN. We should welcome this effort to promote mutually beneficial cooperation while simultaneously strengthening our institution to meet this growing demand. Furthermore, we should explore creative and practical avenues for ASEAN and external partners to collaborate our shared priorities, such as Malaysia's proposal for a summit involving ASEAN, the Gulf Cooperation Council, and China. As we seek new sources of robust and sustainable growth, such as the digital economy, green and blue economies, and resilient supply chain, ASEAN should take the lead in defining how our external partners can contribute to this effort. Initiatives like the ASEAN Outlook on the Indo-Pacific, the ASEAN Power Grid, and the proposed Digital Economy Framework Agreement exemplify ASEAN leadership in shaping the regional agenda. We must redouble our effort to deepen regional integration across all sectors. Together, we can ensure our voices are heard on both regional and global stages. In this regard, we commend Malaysia, this year's ASEAN chair, for prioritizing intra-ASEAN trade, which accounts for more than 20% of our total GDP. Expanding intra-ASEAN trade will not only foster economic growth, but also enhance resilience, particularly in the face of potential trade war and global uncertainties. I thank you.